gotta watch what you're saying. But it's just
Yeah, Chris, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Sometimes just gotta say it.
But you're a Jew, it doesn't make it okay.
Gotta speak your mind. Make America great.
Anywho, welcome back, everybody. Y'all want to play some D&D?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Picking up where we left off once upon a time in Zelenkov. As the party continues their travels through the waste on their way to Zepharel, you've met up with a group of individuals that were also traveling to Zepharel, though guided by two individuals, a human man named Grant and a tiefling female with green skin, Brielle Cinderhorn, who had taken it upon themselves to, for a bit of coin and protection, help those that are unable or were failed before making it to Zepharel. As you met in the middle of this canyon, you made your way and protected each other from numerous monsters, including the most recent run-in with a pack of what were finally identified as basilisks. Narrowly avoided getting turned to stone and gathering some of their, bits and baubles for your own. You took the time, knowing you were just a few hours outside of leaving this cavern, or at least being done with it, and to Grant's, suggestion, saying that he usually doesn't like to get caught out in the middle of the desert. Take an evening's rest at the edge of the caves, using them as kind of partial cover before continuing on for a couple more days to where Zepharel is. I do believe. I know talk was made of taking short rest. I do believe by people's life on map we had not yet completed. If I have my notes correct. Ravi, you're no longer a big monkey.
Correct.
Assuming so, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes, or also Ravi turned into a gorilla.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Gorilla Robbie.
So we are short resting?
I believe that was said last time. I don't believe we actually accomplished that. So if you would like to still short rest, we can start pick up from there.
Yes, indeed.
Ravi, as you spend the rest of that hour, the next hour, just breaking down the giant statue and getting your frustrations out, while others, took some time to harvest bits and baubles off of these basilisks. You eventually come out of your form. You all kind of circle the wagons and are able to take a short rest if you would like, and have any conversations you wish about the giant horde of basilisks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Suji, I believe you can stay in monkey form. I took you off for, my own keeping, but you can stay a monkey because you were a monkey when we ended that fight.
I'll change my headphones back. There we go.
There's nothing you wish to discuss or accomplish during this next hour. Okay. Y'all complete a short rest.
Remind me, did the caravan tell us if that was a normal enemy, like one they fought out here before?
I think Grant had made mention that they are familiar with them. They've never seen them in that large of a pack before, but are familiar with them from previous previous travel through here.
Gotcha. Okay. Based on that last conflict, Zaishori, if any of those things reappear, I'm staying close to you. I feel like it took a lot of willpower to not be locked in there when they looked at us, or rather, when we looked at them.
That was really a tricky one. I always protect you guys. Stay near and dear.
Mhm. Indeed.
DM, is the caravan moving yet?
Not no. Right now, you're just if you're finishing up your short rest, so you're all kind of parked in, grabbing a quick lunch before you continue on patching up your wounds from the fight. Everyone here is at your disposal if you'd like to talk to anybody.
Trying to get my notes situated. Sorry.
I don't think I have anyone I really want to talk to since we didn't really see them battle.
Last time I checked in. Shoot, sorry, it's been a while. I gotta look up names again. Sunny's still asleep, right?
No, Sunny's awake. That was during travel. Sunny was asleep. He perked up with the
The
threat
fight.
of the fight.
Gotcha. Okay, all right. I'll go over to Sunny.
Eh?
Hey, Sunny, we've got a couple days more travel ahead of us. I'm curious. Do you think there's anything else I could learn from you over those couple of days?
Well, I mean that depends.
On the coin, perhaps?
Well, I'll never say no to coin.
Well, it was last time it was 20, right? 20 gold
Yes.
for his time. I'll pull out another 20, see if it gets the job done. It's like, well, I'd be happy to compensate you just as last time for your time and your expertise, Sonny.
Give me a persuasion check.
This dude's a hustler. Yeah.
That's true. We do know he haggles in his own unique way. I am gonna take a minor crunch shift on. No. Okay. 9. So
Well, how'd you? Hold on to it. We'll discuss proper payment once we get on the road and got some. Probably when evening's easier to teach the magical whatnots. Based on what you're looking to learn, I could definitely hook you up. I just we can discuss price based on that.
okay. No, not a problem. I'll think it over and get back to you this evening.
Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna go back to taking out some of these teeth.
Wait, I understand the venom, but what do the teeth do?
I don't know.
Okay.
But the bigum over there was collecting teeth, and I thought it was a good idea. So now I'm popping some teeth.
Right? Makes sense to me.
DM, what's the kind of vibe I get from the two tieflings that were in the tent?
From Norm and Defet, the siblings.
Yeah. Were those the ones that were in the tent?
Are you talking about the ones you haven't met yet?
Yes.
you have not met them yet.
Okay. I don't
Probably
know.
get a sense that they're shy, or at least protective. But they have not made themselves, even when you guys first arrived and everyone was out kind of partying and resting and eating, they didn't leave their tented quarters, and they were, by the time you guys woke up the next morning, they had already made their way into like the covered wagons. So
Okay.
hard to gauge what they're about, but you can always ask either any of the other people in the caravan if you want to. No one else have anything. Your short rest goes pretty uneventful. Most of you keeping watch, visual eye for any other movement, or you know, keeping an eye on those holes in the bottom, the base of the mountain where these things seem to have come out of or possibly nested in. Grant would eventually approach you all, and well, glad everybody made it out there safe. If you're all good up patching up your wounds and done eating, we're gonna probably keep heading out. Lost a little bit of time, but again, like I said, we should still make it clear out it at least to the entrance of here, exit of here, depending on how you're looking at it, in the next couple hours or so. Probably at this rate, maybe an hour and a half before sundown. Still, probably a better idea to camp out here before we head out into the deserts again. But obviously, no obligations to stay with us if you have a timetable you want to keep to. But always safety in numbers. So we appreciate you coming along with us this part.
Wait, what exactly did he say about like separating them?
He basically is thanking you guys for coming, like obviously working together and moving through the cavern. Um, he plans on having the party once they get to the edge of the cavern here, which will be a little before nightfall, camping out here instead of walking out into the desert. But understands that if you guys have a different, timeline you want to be on, there's no obligation for you guys to keep traveling together, but you're more than welcome to. It's kind of just the gist of what he's saying.
Gotcha. I want to just do an insight check because, like, I know he said that before. I just want to see if he's just like being very courteous, or it seems like get rid of.
Sure, give me an insight check. I mean, you get the sense he's being genuine. You can kind of get the feeling that you are. He acknowledges the fact that you are all very, very capable, and that this is a dangerous journey. He wouldn't say no if you want to come, if you're all heading the same direction, but understands the fact that you're all still strangers.
I'll just speak out a bit and be like, "Well, we've come this far. I don't see any especially if you guys know the path and we have the guide. I think we work best together."
Sounds good to us. Like I said, as once you get everything wrapped up here, we'll head on out and hopefully last stretch of this be a little bit more uneventful. Last couple of hours, it's been pretty lively here this day.
Yeah, we've seen some weird stuff in the waste, but definitely didn't expect to almost turn into stone. Speaking of that, guys, we really need to stock up on stuff other than healing supplies and try to make sure we don't get cursed or something.
What else besides healing supplies are you thinking?
Whatever could make me not a stone anymore if I became a complete stone. I was able to fight it off with the power of Hondrick, but that could have went bad quickly.
I would look to Vintef for that sort of thing. I would think some sort of clerical restoration would be the way to prevent or deal with that. I should say,
Vintef,
not prevent.
Vintef, do you have a way to make me soft?
Make you soft. Would you like to elaborate, Suji?
Well, I
No!
almost became like rock hard, so like
Whatever the fuck you're talking
basically
about.
get rid of the hardness.
Those
Ah.
basilisks, you know, they were.
This sounds
You-
like
you
a
mean-
personal inter-party conversation. I'm going to go ahead and make sure the horses are ready to go. Grant excuses himself.
I hate you. Sometimes I hate you. You're referring to the whatever the basilisk did to you, right? I don't know.
Yeah, when I was turning into stone.
Possibly. Why did you say it made you hard?
Because my legs were fucking rock hard. I was literally part 7.
I'm not a part.
What's wrong with being hard? Says 7.
Too perfect.
7, I'm just not used to it, okay? Maybe if I got used to it, I would like it more. But for now,
I mean, we can experiment. I'm not entirely sure if I can or not, but we can try.
just don't experiment on that giant thing over there again. I forget what it was called.
I mean,
Here, that's now in pieces because Monkey Robbie broke it.
Oh yeah, he like angrily smashed it.
The giant Behir stone statue that the
Oh
basilisk
yeah,
made.
yeah.
I mean, for mechanics purposes,
Maybe
DM,
if
how the
you
hell does
see
that
his
work?
electrical sack or whatever, you could try to I guess rocket, whatever you call it. So you don't apparently like the word hard for some reason.
Petrification. That's the word.
There you go. That.
That's. I just wanted to see if he'd get there by himself.
Petrifa what?
Petrification.
Petrification.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah. Anyway, DM, for mechanics purposes, is that a curse? Is that like a magical effect? Is it something I can get rid of with
Give me a nature or arcana check.
both our shit?
You are uncertain for this particular effect, which something like what this would probably take to undo. Something like something for similar effects, like a remove curse or a restoration of some kind, is definitely viable, but you're not 100% sure which one you would need to use in this situation.
That's exactly where I am as a player too. Thank you. Yes, I have no idea, Suji. Maybe.
You need to learn more about basilisks.
A couple things I could try. Like I said, I'm willing to experiment if you want to go capture one. Become petrified again.
I mean, there's rock remains of the Behir. Like, see if you can find its electrical sack.
Not my
Make
department.
it unpetrified.
I am not wasting the mother's power on a piece of rock.
You just said you were willing to experiment.
On you.
I didn't know you thought of me that.
I'm leaving.
That time I was actually fucking with.
So you all gather your things and hop back on your carts and mounts. Continue on your way. I would like perception checks from everybody.
Mhm. Oh, whoops.
Oopsie.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. Roll, roll. Next couple hours, you wind and make your way through the cavern. There's not. You've passed a couple of forks in the road earlier on, but in the last hour or so, you continue on a singular path, opening and narrowing at certain points that you can still just barely push some of the carts through. But you're able to make it. As there's still some sunlight, and you can see mostly the sun is starting to set, at least beyond the tops of the mountain range. So light is less visible here. If you wish, can start pulling out lanterns or magical light sources just to help illuminate some of your path. As you come around a bend, you see the carts in front of you. You hear kind of coming from the front of the pack, you hear Grant go, "Fuck!" Shit. You see the carts start to come to a halt as you approach and finish winding around the bend. Looking up, you watch as the path in front of you has been caved in, blocked off. There is rock and rubble, avalanche slid into whatever opening was once there. You can see Grant is starting to approach it and looking around and just keeping an eye and starting to kick the dirt a little bit.
Why are we stopped?
What happened?
See Grant is starting to again in frustration, just looking around. Looks like the cavern slid. Damn it!
You said the cavern slid?
There is a rock slide. There is no longer a way
Oh.
out. You have hit a dead end.
Damn.
Fucking hell! All right. You see, he's like kind of like looking around, checking his surroundings. He's looking at the rocks themselves. Do any of you wish to do anything while he is investigating?
I want to see if it looks natural.
Just gonna generically investigate with him. Might as well if we're stuck here.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same.
I'd like to fly Tinkers overhead and see how deep the rocks go.
Are you just sending Tinkers up and communicating with him, or are you taking over his eyes?
I'll take over his eyes.
Okay. So, Ravi, you stay close to the party, but close to the carts as your eyes kind of flash that
Yep.
milky
I'll be
white.
Yes, I don't fall over.
So Tinker starts to fly up. So far as Shori and Vinteth, you guys are going to the front to start helping investigate.
Yes.
Okay. Suji, Valir, you guys doing anything specific?
I think
Suji will casually like climb up it.
I would just. I'll stay back enough to see everybody and to make sure I don't see like any, like looking up to see any movement or anything like that.
All right. Saishori and Vinteth, give me investigation or nature checks, depending on what you're looking for. I know Saishori, you were specifically looking to see if this was naturally happening. So yeah, either of those. Suji, give me an athletics check.
Yeah.
Vinteth, I'm sorry, Valir, give me a perception check, and Ravi, you can give me a perception check as well for it's Tinker's eyes. It would be with Tinker's stats.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, Tinker says a +8. I'm an idiot. Okay, forgot. He's got really good perception. So that's actually a 16.
Roll for Grant. Ravi, as you start to look through Tinker's eyes as he is just shifting up, shifting up, shifting up, it takes 2 or 3 minutes of just constant climbing in the air to
Okay.
get to how high this rock formation has fallen in on itself. Best he can estimate 200, 300 feet tall. So, not
How
insurmountable.
wide?
As you crest over the other side, you can see maybe 30, 40 feet deep as far as how far like the rocks seem to, canopy essentially.
Okay.
While you're taking a few minutes to do that, Suji, you continue to carefully climb. You slip in places. You catch a a rock that starts to slip, but kind of use your experiences as a monkey, which is you're good at climbing.
Yeah. And I kind of considered druids land stride
Yeah.
part of it
So
too.
you make decent progress. How high are you attempting to climb, or is it till you can not go any further? I guess is the question.
I mean, it'll be kind of based on how much faster I see other things going. I'll say at like the halfway point, I'll make a new decision of either turning into a monkey or if I just am just like, this seems a little ridiculous.
So you continue to climb, just carefully moving your way up. Say Shori and Vinta. As the two of you start to investigate the rocks and things around them, Grant there with you, the three of you are kind of taking time to sift through some of like the debris and the loose rocks at the base, being very careful. I think Grant at times like stops you from pulling the wrong rock. Again, he's done through the kind of the travel here before. He's like trying to stop you from like, if you pull that, that might cause another avalanche. Like helping you move this along. Um, at a certain point, I think you all, after pulling some of the rock back, Saishori, as you pull like a larger chunk, as you are the strongest of the three people here, you see just kind of a large boulder, and you kind of just manhandle it out of the way. As Grant just looks at you impressed, like, "Damn, all right." As you move one of these larger pieces of rock out of the way, you notice a piece of darkened earth, a piece of rock that has some sort of black soot and other material on it. As you uncover that, and Grant takes time to look, he looks at it and just goes, "Oh fuck! Keep your heads on a swivel." Valir, as he calls that out, you start to look up. You see up into the rock formations, movements start to rapidly happen. As you see things quickly start whizzing by towards where the rocks are, towards where the noise came from. You all watch as Grant takes 6 crossbow bolts to the chest.
Oh,
Oh, snaps.
oh no.
Uh-oh.
Poor Grant.
You watch as he immediately crumples to the ground. I would like everyone, once I open the new map, to roll for initiative.
Sad 7 noises.
Damn.
7 will mourn Grant.
Is he like instantly dead, or can I like, as a reaction, as I see him go down, like spare the dying on him?
Not as a reaction.
As a reaction.
You can certainly go check on your turn.
Fuck. Fred.
So, pushing us where we are. Tinkers is currently up the rock face. There. Over here. Suji is also up the rock face. Shori. Grant. Do. 7. Right.
Not my best.
Open. Turn order. There we are.
Turn order.
So roughly. Tinker's up the top here. Suji, you're about halfway up the rocks. Say Shori, Vinteth, and Grant would be somewhere around the base of the rock formations, probably relatively close to each other. So I will let you choose where along that base of the rocks you want to be. Say Shori, you have a choice. Do you think you would have Draconis with you, or you'd be separate?
He would be directly next to me.
Okay. So I will leave you tentatively on him, but if you decide to split off and send him a different direction, I'll pull up the tokens. So yeah, so you Grant and Vinteth would be somewhere around the base of the mountain.
I'm staying where I.
Cool. Then Valir, I'll leave it up to you. I know you said you were getting closer to where they. I think I'm familiar with them. Okay. You were getting closer to, but keeping your eyes back. I put you currently in between the carts and the rock formation, but if you want to be further back, you can be.
I think I'm good there.
Right. Right. All right. Anybody not roll? Death Ravi.
I actually don't.
Suji. Grant.
think I should take a first level spell slot and donate it to Suji each day for gift of alacrity. Thank goodness for that dagger.
Yeah.
Cool. Top of the round. As you all watch as Grant thud, thud, thud. Sharp, large crossbow bolt hitting him directly in the chest as he crashes to the ground. Valir.
Did we see? Did we see where those bolts came from?
The person looking out for them did, as Valir, as you start to scan through the mountain, you start to see now, kind of covered in camouflage in, browns and dirt, popping up in the rock formations. You see several of these quick movements, the shooting of crossbows. You see that all of them are starting to quickly reload and retrain on you. They are, from your perspective, anywhere from 20 to 60 feet up on both sides of the rocks.
20 to 60 feet up. Okay.
Yeah. Coming from both directions.
Yeah, I just alert the group first off that they're I point the directions that they are at, as best as I can see them, and I have no idea how many they are. He said 20 to 60 feet up,
Ranging from 20 to 60 feet up. Yep.
ranging 20 to 60 feet.
Just
up.
to
Okay.
just give you some idea of roughly where they are, at least, because again, you can see with your perception, you can see the movements of where the bolts came from and where they're quickly uncamouflaging themselves and quickly starting to reload, preparing for more attacks.
Gotcha. All right. Okay, I'll start making my way closer. Right, like about here. And then I guess the closest one to me, I'll try to throw a dart. See how that goes.
Give me an attack with disadvantage.
Right. No whammies. No whammies.
16 hits.
Top of my-
Nice.
Or 9 points of damage. Alright.
Cool.
First attack.
Yeah, we're gonna try another dart.
Right, the 7. And 7 being controlled by you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Where's he on the initiative? Just for my own purposes.
7 is right now. Sheet. Gamma. Do a character sheet. Thank you. Bam. He is at initiative 8.
Got it.
15 also hits.
Oh, sweet.
So as you rush over to the mountain, over to the cliffside, you look up to see the closest one to you, and you just frantically before he could duck back behind the cover of the rock, just catch him twice in the shoulders. Ducks back down. It's your action, bonus action, or action movement. You still bonus action.
And if I use my fury blows wouldn't count for me using my darts, right?
Yeah. It'd have to be a physical attack.
Okay. Yeah. That'll be it for me right now then.
All right. Suji. Suji, you're
Looking
currently
where-
about 100 feet up up the rocks.
Okay. And how high are they up? Are they like all the way up?
No, they range between about 20 feet off the ground and about 60 feet. So you're technically higher than them currently.
I'm higher than them.
At least the highest one that you can see from Valir pointing out.
Just as a wait, was everybody's health already like this, or is it just on my screen? Because
Everyone should be full.
we just short or close to it at least. We just short rested.
7's not up. What about Valir?
I show Valir hurt on my screen too. I'm not sure if that
Oh.
just wasn't updated.
I don't think I updated it.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Because like I'm a little below full, but that's just because I didn't use the final hit die.
Yeah. Let me update that.
What's it called? So after hearing all the like commotion, looking back, seeing these unknown archers, I'll kick up some dust and then throw out an ice tomb on the 3 farther away. Ooh. Stupid measure tool. Ooh, D8. 4.
Where are you setting it?
The 3 guys farther away. So if I draw it, measure it. Good fuck. Actually, could it hit all of them? Measuring what the fucking circle's a little weird. I think I
So
can
that's
only
20
hit 3.
Is it a
It's
20-foot
20.
radius?
Yeah. Looks legit. Up to you if you want to just hit 3 or 4.
I mean, if that is where you want to center it, it looks like it's hitting all 4.
Okay.
Wait, you were able to hit all 4 with the what was it? The tidal wave?
Ice storm.
Oh, nice. Damn, that spell's got some.
Let me just.
That spell's got
So,
some
how
fucking
how
distance.
how tall is the cylinder? Does it say 20 foot?
40 foot.
40 foot. Yep, that would hit all of them.
Wow. That is some good ideal spell choosing right there, man. Oof.
300 feet range is pretty good.
Yeah.
There's also going to be difficult terrain for them.
I mean, it's a mountain.
So-
It's already difficult.
Yeah.
They are up a
Very.
mountainside.
Very,
Um,
very difficult terrain.
Now they're on an icy mountain.
That's true. They were not prepared for the ice part. What's my DC on this?
Is it just based off my dexterity or
Your spell save DC.
Oh, okay. That should be 13. 13.
All right, two pass, 2 fail.
That is some
Perfectly
damn
balanced. But that is so 16, 31, so 15 on a save. Oof. God dang it. All right. You all watch as from high up the mountaintop, a storm of ice and sleet starts to rain down. As this entire chunk of the mountain is now an icy wonderland. Suji, as your action, you still have movement and bonus action.
I think I will Should I start climbing down or continue? I'm gonna kind of do the risky move of it using like 20 movement to climb up.
So you're going to continue to climb up.
Yeah.
Okay, since you don't have a natural climb speed, you are at half movement trying to climb up during combat.
Even with like land stride and all that.
Yes.
Okay.
Land stride stops you from difficult terrain. This is not so much difficult terrain. This is the act
literally
of,
a mountain.
yeah, you are climbing a mountain.
Yeah.
So you are at half speed trying to climb up currently. So you can move up to half your speed. So you're 35 base, I believe.
But with the boots, it should be 40. Off the spell. I have 40 base speed, so 20.
Okay,
That's how
so
much I
yeah.
wanted to go anyway.
All right, there you go. You move another 20 feet up. So you're now currently 190 feet up. Approaching
Yeah.
Tinkers.
And just because the situation being weird and me kind of being isolated, I'm gonna coat my scythe with the basilisk poison.
All right, good to know. That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, Ravi.
I was deleting off my sheet. Was it a D6 or
Yeah.
a D8?
Poison's D6. All right. Robbie, would you like to use a free action to pop out of Tinkers?
Yes, I would.
All right. So your vision returns to you. What would you like to do?
Well, what I do with my bonus action depends on my action. So, with the ice storm that's happened, all these guys on the cliff, obviously from my vantage point, I assume I've seen Valir shooting at this guy. But can I see this guy?
Let's see. I would say I would give you a perception check to see if you can see that guy, because it's a little hard because you were in Tinker's vision when that guy
Okay.
started to move.
Is I figured I was gonna have to make some checks to do my turns. So that obviously will change things depending on if I see him or not. 13.
13 is enough. He is not currently hidden technically, so you are.
Okay.
You just catch, like, as you bamf that in this 6-second window, you bamf back into your own vision. You look up, you see where Valir was throwing. You see just the glimpse of a person who's starting to duck back behind as he's reloading his crossbow.
As I catch, so I'm sorry. How high is he? 60 or 40 or 20? Or in that range?
That one is about 50 feet up.
50 feet up. Okay, give me one more second. All right, 75 feet away. Sorry, I was just doing my thing there.
Yep, no worries.
All right, so I have to move 10 feet up, which I will. I'm moving 10 feet up. 7. I'm going to assume these guys aren't very wise. They attacked us. I'm going to attempt to vortex warp this one. That is a wisdom save. Wait. Sorry, let me make sure on that again. Sorry, con save. That's weird. Con save.
That's an 11.
That will fail. 7. Delivery. And I'm going to put this guy right here in front of 7.
This guy? This guy right here?
Yeah.
I see is warped there, still on his belly as he is, a sniper. Prone.
Oh, so he's prone.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Neat.
for my bonus action, I will snap Tinkers and out.
All right. Cool.
And then I'm going to move back here to attempt to block off this guy as best I can. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Vintef.
How funny would it be if he just did all that and I just delete that guy with Zoth? No, I'm just gonna run over and spare the dying on our buddy over here.
All right.
Then I'm gonna play protection and keep him alive because he knows where the fuck we are and how to get out. That's all I got. I'm not blowing any charges, nothing.
All right. Saishori.
Where is like snowy again? Over here? Is it over here?
It's just kind of over on the mountain over here in the bottom.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take my wings out.
Wings have been tamed.
And that's an action, right?
I believe so.
Mm. Okay. I have this vial of venom. Is this? I wrote Kamadon. Is that what is that?
That is the leopard with the snake tails that you fought when you guys first got here.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Suji, and I'm just gonna coat my great sword with it.
All right.
Mm.
Action to ban for the wings. Bonus actions to coat your weapon in venom. I added just Saishori to the map in case you want to split, because I think you said you have your wings out, so I'm assuming you're not flying with Draconis between your legs.
No, I'm going to. Let's see.
Sure, you got them watermelon crushing thighs.
Have Draconis rush me over to like right here, and then I'm gonna hop off his back.
All right.
You know, he'll take me here.
Cool. Easy enough. Draconis will stay there as you hop off. I believe I just gave you control of your single token, so you should be able to move.
Okay, how high up are they?
The one that Valir threw at is about 20 feet off the ground. So this guy right here is about 20 feet off the ground.
Okay.
This one's about 40-ish, and this top one up here is 60.
I can't move my token.
No.
Can you
I hit
take me
the
to this
button.
guy?
How about now?
Oh, wait, actually. Oh, wait. Oh, you know I can.
Sweet.
Okay, you know what? For now, I'm going to. Let's see. Over here. I should be like slightly obscured, right? From the ones up here.
Yeah, if you're at the base, you're hiding behind the lips. Yeah.
Okay, I will end my turn there for now.
Cool. Ravi.
Mhm.
As you bamf this guy in, you look up at Seven, you see this guy on his belly. You watch as Seven starts to turn. You see something spark. You see things in his head start to kind of as he locks in place
Aw, dude.
and doesn't move. Valir, it's your turn.
Bruh. Um.
Actually, before that,
Oh.
Nikolai's gonna go stab this guy. I assume nobody needs a potion, so Nikolai is going stabbing.
Grant needs a potion.
That's too far away for him.
Yeah.
Nikolai stabs him for 13 damage.
My man.
Now, Valir.
Okay. How high is this guy?
20 feet up.
20 feet up?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going up to him. I still have my spider boots. So, up the wall I go. Boom. Hello, sir. And I am attacking.
Go for it.
Good old crossroads. And. Oh, wait. Whoops. I wrote that with disadvantage. Sorry. Yeah. 19.
19 definitely hits. 14 damage.
Okay.
And what kind of spice we putting on this
Oh.
one?
We're doing ice.
So I'm gonna be super technical about this. You rolled them at disadvantage, which is not correct, obviously. However, as I have previously stated, these are snipers, and they are on their belly.
Oh, right.
Oh, so that's a crit.
Therefore, this is a crit. So go ahead and roll me an additional, you know, D6, no,
And
D8,
D8.
and a D6, yeah.
Okay. Is a D8 and
As I am a man of my word, and
D6.
snipers on their bellies.
Yep.
So that's an additional 8 damage. Nice. Now roll this second attack at advantage.
Cool.
Not a crit, but still really good.
Yep.
12. Nice. Alright, so that's your action and movement. You still have bonus action.
Yeah, Fury of Blows. Let's do this.
Crack, crack.
Ooh, that.
Whoa,
Nice.
whoa.
Fortunate.
I got too
Double one.
The
I got too
one in
confident.
400 chance.
Too confident.
That's impressive right there.
And once more.
Can't possibly go that bad again. There we go. Nice.
Or tell him the odds, dude.
So yeah, I'm sorry. What kind of damage you put on it?
Ice.
Nice. Cool. As you run up the side of the wall, you see this guy just finished shooting. You hit him twice with darts. He ducked back and he's starting to reload his crossbow. You come over the side and just, again, still standing, 90 degrees to the ground, just catch him 3 times as ice starts to off of him. He did not like that.
Good.
Still standing. Well, laying.
Lay.
Cool. End of your turn there, Valir.
Yeah.
All right. It is now their turn. Officially. He is gonna stand up because that seems to be the right thing to do, and he's gonna attempt to stab you. I think that's the easy one. I roll a 2 and a 6. He ain't stabbing shit.
Cool.
These guys over here. They're gonna shoot Ventef.
Are they like fucking assassinating Grant? Why are they shooting at me?
Go kill something. They're gonna kill
Bastards.
us all.
Bastards.
Right. 2 hits.
Ow. For how much?
first one hits you for 17.
Jesus.
Second one.
That's some high damage.
Second one hits you for 13.
30 total.
Yes. Then these ones are going to. One's going to shoot at Valir, the other one's going to shoot at Draconis. Valir, that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah. Is he? What is he shooting exactly?
Hey, crossbow. Would you like to try to grab it?
Yes. I forgot what I had to roll for that.
Dare throw a projectile. I am a monk.
D10. 16 plus 21.
That doesn't seem correct.
Actually, because it's 1d10 plus 7 plus my dexterity modifier.
1d10 plus your. Oh, plus your monk level. Yeah, I guess that is correct. There you go.
I got scared. I was like, do I not know how to do math?
No. I thought it was. For some reason, I had it in my head that it was half your monk level, and so you said 16. I'm like, that doesn't seem correct. But no, that is correct. Yeah, you catch the heavy crossbow bolt.
And I'll use a. Uh, uh, oh wait, actually, how far is he?
From you,
Yeah.
50-ish feet.
Okay. Then yeah, since I was able to negate the damage, I'm going to use a key point to throw it back at him.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Just a straight d20.
Yep.
Boo.
So as you from your on the wall stuck position, you catch this heavy crossbow bolt that's being shot at you. You turn around and you start to fling it back at him, just catching the lip of basically the overhang of the mountain. Don't take any damage, just don't get to hit him back. But still dope monk shit. Draconis, on the other hand, I rolled a 2. Oh shit, before I roll the dice. Cool. That's their turn. Suji.
Okay, one question. Based on how the map is,
Yes.
if I wanted to walk like this way, would I have like difficult terrain? Am I on like a big boulder? I only move like half my movement.
You are still climbing. You're still half movement. Yeah.
What if I'm like kind of descending?
It's still you do not have a climb speed currently. If you have a climb speed, you ignore the fact that you're the half movement.
Gotcha.
So in monkey form, you can move freely, but currently you have to use half movement. Climb up, down, left, right. Doesn't matter.
All diagonal.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave,
God damn it.
and I think I can. I think I can literally hit all 4 of them too.
Let's go.
My
Yes,
bad.
Yeah.
Suji's saving our fucking asses in this fight. 'Cause our positioning is horrible to start.
Everybody else takes out the other side. Suji is 1v4ing the other. It's fine. Everything's
He's
fine.
He's just like, what the fuck are these idiots doing? Because
30 feet long, 10 feet wide.
this is
Yeah.
120. It should be able to go like basically right here.
Starting
and
here, moving.
Maybe it misses the guy in the front.
Moves for 30 feet. Up to speed. Wave criticism. Yeah, I'm gonna say your best bet is to hit the back three.
Yeah, that's fine.
Spacing. Yeah. All right. What kind of save am I making here? Bludgeoning. Dex.
It's Dex again against 13.
All right.
Oh, and if they fail, they get knocked prone again. Redundant Suchi spell.
All right. One of them saves. So that is
nice.
15 damage to anyone who didn't save. 7 to him. All right. Let's say the creature takes something from one prone. Let's also say the creature takes half and not prone. All right, I'm gonna run this in front of the board because they're already prone, but they're also not bracing themselves. I'm gonna give them both deck saves to see if they're knocked off the mountain.
Yes.
That was actually one of the sad things. I was like, man, can
I was hoping.
push back?
I was hoping it was
I'm
gonna
like,
knock
they
them
are
off
on
the mountain.
icy. They are literally on icy terrain.
There is so much going against them right now. I'm gonna give the two that failed a chance to get knocked off the mountain.
That is hilarious.
So this is going to be a deck save for both of them. I'm going to set the DC. I'm going to set the DC at your DC, which is 13. It's a very average DC. They do have a +5 to Dex. So we'll just see how this goes. All right. One of them is getting knocked off.
Well, it wouldn't be that guy attack. I was aiming for like the 3 in the back.
There's 3 in the back from you.
Oh, based on my screen, whatever. Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway. So he is still prone. But I am Suji, go ahead and roll me another 4d6.
That's his falling damage.
Yes.
Oh, that's some solid. I mean, he did tumble, I'm sure. Can't really brace yourself when you're getting tidal waved off a mountain.
Neat. All right. That is a hell of a turn. As your action, you still have movement and a bonus action if you want it.
Oh, I
Or you
use
can-
my movement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
just
bonus
kind of. My bonus action is basically just crouching behind the rock. I don't really know what's going on. And kind of like, can I do kind of like a perception check if like anything else is going on around me?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
Sure. Sure, I have normal.
You see movement, and you see, your friends are fighting some dudes up at a cliff.
I just see a guy on the ground twitching slightly, then stops.
Yeah, a little bit. And your turn?
Yep.
All right, Ravi.
So now that the tidal wave is hit, I'm assuming I can see that there are people in that direction too.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. There's people in both. You can see them.
I
A giant ice storm go down.
Well,
and
because
like
I had to make the check
Yeah.
before, so I just wanted to
Well,
be
so
sure.
you also just saw them fire off another volley over at Vinta.
So these guys are all about 20 feet up?
No, those guys are all between 40 and 50 on this side.
Got it. Okay.
Hence the 46 fall damage.
As a bonus action, I'm going to snap Tinkers back into existence.
Oh god.
Tinkers, I point in front of me. You know the drill. He's helping on the next attack against this guy. I'm going to slide in here. and I am going to fireball the mountain, hitting those three.
Uh-huh. All right, deck saves. This has been a rough 12 seconds for this mountain. It has been ice storm, tidal wave, fireball.
Now we know what happened to like crumble this part of the mountain.
Lowest there is an 18.
What'd you say?
So the lowest save there is an 18.
The
on deck.
lowest? Jesus. Well, then they
I
all
rolled
save.
real high. And they are crossbow fighters. They are dex based. So.
Yep.
But that is 11 damage.
I'm going to. Can I do anything as a free action to try to snap 7 out of this?
You can give me an insight or investigation check to see if you understand what the heck is going on.
Mm-hmm. 7. 7. Need you.
As you come over, you can see again. There's still like small sparks, kind of like you've seen him transform, and you can almost see like as he's trying to force a transformation, like it's the sparking in certain places that you've seen him, like his jaw, his claws, his tail, like just kind of spasming and sparking, and like you've known for a while, like Seven is part construct, so there is some sort of magical, element to him. With an 18, you take a look around, and somewhere around like the base of his neck, there's a tiny cylinder, like not like almost like a puck, like 2 inches wide, just kind of stuck to the back of his neck.
Can I attempt to remove it?
As you go to try to remove it, you can see it's stuck on there. It's going to require an action to kind of like pry it off, but it's stuck hard to his neck.
Got it. Sorry, that's Nikolai right there, right? That was
Yes.
my one. Yes. Nikolai handled this one, and I'm gonna try to. Do I have cover behind the cart right now from the 3 on this side?
Behind the cart from that side, yes, I would give you cover from that.
Okay.
Add to your
All right.
AC.
So yeah, I'll stay in my current position then, and just tell Nikolai I need your help with this one, and that's it for me.
Right, action. I got this. All right, Vinted.
Which asshole shot me? The ones in front of me or behind on the like dealing with?
The ones over here that just got fireball, tidal waved, and everything else.
These motherfuckers. Based on the rocks around me, can I take cover from them?
Would you like to actively take cover?
I want to kill something, but I am fucked up at the moment. I make it there. I mean, just by moving like behind this giant rock above me, can I get out of their range and only have to deal with these 2 assholes in front of me or no?
You can certainly try.
I can certainly. Like between these rocks.
All right.
Ideally, not in range of those assholes. And I'm going to just check my range. Can I see this dude? Not showing.
So from where you are, if you would like that rock to give you cover, it would also give them cover from you.
Okay.
If that rock is big enough to hide you, you cannot see that unless you're peeking around the side. So you can go further if you want.
Little Counter-Strike jiggle peek. Zap.
With the teehee.
Yeah, I would say from there you can see that guy.
All right, I'm gonna just chill touch him because it's the range I got.
All right, give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
That's right, he's not prone anymore. Fuck. Yeah, rip.
You watch as your skeletal hand shoots out, just kind of crashes into the rock around it.
I'm an idiot. I'm taking a step backwards and I'm done.
Fair enough. Saishori.
Wow.
Wait, why was that at disadvantage? I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
For the exact opposite reason of what he just said. The ones that are not in melee are still prone. Ranged attacks are at disadvantage against prone enemies.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yep. Okay.
Wait, so then this guy was a straight roll because he was standing up to stab Valir, no?
Had you attacked that guy, yes.
Oh.
Attacked over here. He was still
This
prone.
guy's still alive.
He is. But only barely.
I did the range to that guy. Whatever. I whiffed. It's fine. Go.
You can see both of them. But
Yes.
attack the one that was still on his belly.
Bonk.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Bonk.
Oh, I deleted Saishori for some reason. That wasn't supposed to. No, did I just move you?
Bonk.
Oh, my measure thing was hidden. That's why. Okay.
You. I love how you just rolled max damage both attacks. So you do have advantage on the second one because he is still on his belly. Not as good. Take the 17. Would you like to add anything else to that?
I will use my last spell slot. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, for my regular smite. I forgot what it was already. 2d8.
Nice. All right.
And I have no spell slots left.
DM, sorry. When does Nikolai go?
Right now.
Oh, can I retcon then and tell him to Tinkers to help him get this thing off instead of telling him to attack that guy?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Attempting to remove device. Manage. You watch as Nikolai starts to like pull and Tinkers is like helping. You watch as it starts to like disengage from Seven's neck. You see sparklers continue. It's not quite off, but they are definitely working on it. It's close. All right. Seven is technically stunned for this. We'll pick up top of the round in 1 second. I'm going to go to the bathroom. You guys can discuss potential plans while I'm gone.
Be right back too.
Rob, I feel like you would know this answer. So, under my bonus action, it says Great Weapon Master after crit or takedown. What does that mean?
After you hit something with a crit or after you kill something?
Okay, that's when Great Weapon Master comes into play. Is that what it's saying?
That's one of the things you can do. Yeah, I think it's like an extra attack or something like that.
Okay. Trying to figure out where I would find that on my sheet. I just see under bonus actions.
It should be under bonus actions. Or you mean like reading the full ability out? It should be somewhere under like I don't know, I think it's like your second page. Like there's like a your class abilities
Thank
should
you.
be in there. Mm-hmm. Oh wait. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Great Wet Master is the feat, right? No, maybe I'm wrong on that.
Let me check. I believe so.
Yeah, oh yeah. So you have that feat. You have Great Weapon Master.
Yeah.
Do you ever use the second ability? I'm losing my mind.
I usually just reroll damage, but under my bonus actions, it says Great Weapon Master after critter take.
Yeah. So that there's two things you can do with this. Yeah, one is that you get the bonus action to do that, and then also you can do the -5 attack penalty to get +10 damage on a hit. So, but yeah, the bonus action you have the option to use that if you crit or if you kill something, if you reduce it to 0.
Is that just an extra attack?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom with it too. Back. Oh, kitty cat, you gotta watch out.
DM, I have a question.
Sure.
So for my Great Weapon Master, it says if I score a critical hit or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with a melee weapon, I can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Yes.
Does that mean I have an extra attack right now? So I took down the other dude?
So usually with the way Great Weapon Mastery works is essentially like when you create, it triggers when you create or if you reduce something to 0 in that kind of instance. If there was a second thing within melee of you, then yes, you would have had the ability to make another attack. But since you had to move to get to the next one, it's kind of like the idea is like, oh, I heavily cleave through this first one and my attack just kept going.
Okay, I see.
So it's
Thank
good
you.
for like when you're surrounded by people, or if you crit on somebody who's still alive, you get to attack them again.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. But in the meantime, Valir.
All right. How far did you say the guy who shot me is this guy over here?
This guy over here.
Yeah.
He from where you are currently is another 20 feet up. And he is how far away? 60 feet away, 20 feet up. Then you, Pythagoras.
I had it up. I was doing it before. If you want me to pull it back. Oh.
Well, actually, no, it's actually for you. It's just a straight 60 feet because you're running the straight line because you are literally running
Monks.
on the walk size, on the rock
Monk.
side. So yeah, he's 60 feet away from
Okay.
you.
All right.
Benefits of Spider Claw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the boots.
In 2 more levels, he doesn't need the boots. He can just run up rocks.
That's what I thought. I thought it was just the monk ability. I forgot about the boots for.
That's the level 9.
Not yet. Not yet.
Monks. He's almost there.
Have a. I need any training wheels first.
That's true.
Okay.
And you're like, oh wait, I can just do this now.
Okay, I'm going to.
Naruto training.
All right, I'm just gonna dash towards him.
All right.
Yeah,
So that side is locked down.
and then I'm gonna attack. Is he still in his belly or no?
He, as I've said, is still on his belly.
Word. Okay. I'm going to attack him.
With advantage.
You know
Ah,
what,
so
guys?
close.
Do you know what the guys 60 feet off the rock face aren't worried about? People getting in their face and it's that's not what they were worried about.
Hello.
All right. It's first attack.
And second.
There.
Ooh. Yes.
There's the crit.
I got there.
20 points of damage, not bad. All right. As you rush up the rock side, you get to this next clearing. You see this dude who just barely dodged a chill touch, crashes against the rock side. He's starting to turn over to start reloading to get ready to shoot. He looks up and just you catch him twice, kind of like in the back. Ice shards off of him. That hurt quite a bit. And your turn there, Valir.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with little else to do, the two that are now in melee are going to get rid of their crossbows and take out their short swords and just start trying to attack the people that are on top of them, I guess. It's Saishori. That's a 4. Nope. Against the highest I rolled was a 19. Is a 19 hit Valir?
No.
All right. You watch as these two, assassins, clearly more adept with a crossbow, have to put them aside to pull out their short swords, and you both just easily parry attacks and are just almost sad watching somebody who's adept at a long range weapon trying to fight close quarters with two of the best close quarters fighters in this world. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, let's see, what do I got here? This dude is gonna. I don't know who the biggest threat is. Nikolai stabbed me once. You brought me here. And that's I'm gonna attack Ravi. I think I can deduce the fact that, and again, it's with the short sword. So
Yep. I mean, I did just firebomb 3 of
Yeah.
his friends on the cliff, so yeah, it feels reasonable.
That's a 15 to hit.
That will not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, this dude's gonna stand up because he might as well. That's half his movement. 5, 10, 15. Gonna shoot, son. Nope. And okay, cool. That didn't do shit. Ravi, as you're focused on this guy in front of you and trying to figure out what's going on with Seven and talking to Nikolai in the cart, into the wood framing of the cart behind you, you just hear heavy thump, 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 thump. Unsure what's happening as you're hiding behind the cart, but you can feel the wood kind of shake a little bit.
Some shots.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. That is their turn. Suji.
I peek up from the rock. I'm just like, I wonder how many more I can make fall. And then that's gonna be another total whiff.
Oh, yes. Knock him out. Man, this is just what a terrible cycle of heat and cold.
All right, that's gonna be three saves. Okay, one fail.
Oh, there's no more ice because the fireball.
But no, the fireball's in the south. So.
This is also in the south. This is
Yeah.
all in the south.
Oh.
This bottom portion of the map has literally taken 2 tidal waves of hailstorm and a fireball. It's all magic down here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then half of 17. 8. Neat.
Also, Jack.
Fuck you.
You watch as the
Pretty
tidal
good.
wave hits the side of the mountain once again. You do watch 2 of them start to tumble down and crash to the floor beneath. Unmoving.
Hey.
Hey.
So you've murdered 2 with between the fall and the water.
Nice. That's nice.
That's your action.
Throwing weapons are not safe. I'm gonna just climb up this mountain some more. I'm just like, I'm kind of done playing with these guys. Boop, boop, boop.
All right, and your turn, Suji.
Yep.
Ravi.
Yep. All right. Well, sorry, the 2 of them dying threw me off a little bit.
No worries.
Well, I mean, obviously a good thing. Just means my turn is going to be different. So. Okay. You know what? So wait, hold up. How high is this guy up again?
That one is 50 feet.
I guess that's probably okay. Is there any way, if I were willing to walk right up in this guy's like right up in his face, is there an angle for catapult that if it missed, this guy could hit this guy? So I gotta ask before I do that. So I feel like I've got the distance.
No.
It's about the angle, because it goes 90 feet. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Just between different rock jutting out, like there's no clear angle that would hit both. Like the second one, if it misses the first one, I would say.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'm just gonna take a step back. They're still working on getting the thing off of him, right?
Yep.
Okay. I will. Do I have to step out to hit this guy?
You'd have to. I would say at least 5 feet to get past the horses effectively. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine then. I'm gonna step out and I will take one of the basilisk venom vials and I'm going to catapult it at this guy.
All right. It's a deck save for me.
I'm pretty sure catapult is also. I don't know. It is Dex. Yep. Hey,
Neat.
there we go. All right, so he's gonna take the initial bludgeoning from catapult, which is 3d8, and then I'm trying to find it because the venom you gave a different damage to, right? I have it on my sheet, but I didn't have the damage written down. you said it's different than poison. Did you say 2d8?
Check. This is the Basilisk Venom.
The basilisk venom, yeah. I swore I wrote it down, so that's my bad. So I'll do the catapult damage first. That's the bludgeoning. Oof. Or maybe it was so regular poison is 2d4, right?
Double checking.
My bad.
No worries.
I know a few of us have this now, so I think it'll be relevant at some point.
Is 2d6.
2d6?
Yep.
So it's regular poison. 1d4 or 2d4?
Regular poison damage. I want to say it's either 1d4. It's either 2d4 or 1d6.
Oh, whoops. Okay, so yeah, so as the basilisk venom crashes into this guy, he's eaten 17 bludgeoning and 6 poison. That good?
Yep.
Okay. I'll step back behind cover and can tell Tinkus, keep working, get that thing off of him. And that's my turn. Oh wait, I didn't bonus action, right?
I don't.
No, I didn't. I will turn around to him. Like, stop swinging at us, and I'm going to use the lightning breath on him. No reason not to. Why do I keep posing the character sheets?
It's 17 on the save.
So he will save. So he takes 5. And that's it for me.
Cool. Vintef.
This guy's standing up, yeah? Or is he still laying prone?
Oh no, he is standing current.
Yeah, we're gonna
standing over here.
we're gonna try again. Oh, not disadvantage. So first one, fuck.
All right, we'll take the 25.
Yeah. I'm hiding again.
Blair, you watch as the guy you were fighting, you watch the ice and shards start to reek off of him. He goes to stab you once again. You watch as this almost echoing off of the ice that you just hit him with. You see a skeletal hand just crack through and just grab him by the back of the nape of the neck and just squeeze as it tumbles off the mountain. He's
Got one. I'm helping.
All right, and your turn, Vinteth. Saishori.
Bonk.
Do to bonk.
Bonk.
18 definitely hits. Saishori, how do you want to do this? He's hurt, he's battered, he's on the side of a mountain. How would you like to end this man?
Just pick him up and toss him off.
Saishori, no sword necessary. You look at this desperate, clinging to the short sword at his side that is no longer not his weapon of choice. You grab his wrist as he goes to stab you again. You lift him up over your shoulders. You flutter just a little bit off the mountain. He is at your disposal. You are floating over this crevasse about 70 or so feet up as you just. He's done.
As I'm climbing the mountain, I kind of look back and just see Zaishuri just flying and just free fall drop someone to their death. I'm just like, she's the real murderer.
Fly down and get back under Conus.
You are under bonus.
Can I see any other dudes up from where I'm at?
From there, you can definitely see there's still combat going on towards the back of this cart.
Okay, I'll just have the Conus dash. Whee! I'll get about this close.
All right.
What?
Cool. And your turn, Saishori?
Yes.
All right. 7 is currently still stunned.
Nikolai and
They're working on it.
oh, okay.
Watch as they continue to rip and pry. Like Tinker is just trying to get his claws in under it, and Nikolai is pushing and pulling with any type of dagger or sword he can. I think Robbie, at this point, you can look and you've dealt with like weird industrial, or not that you've dealt with. You've heard of like weird magical adhesives.
Mm-hmm.
And they are struggling to pull off what looks like should be something easy, but it is stuck hard.
Okay, fair enough.
It's making progress. You do see that there is a gap, but they are trying their best to get it off. Valir.
Well, I guess I just look around to make sure there's nobody else around.
With your passive, you do not see anybody else on this side of the mountain.
Right. Yeah, I would just start making my way down because I was left by myself.
Easy enough to keep in mind for you, Valir. You can do dope monk shit. You have essentially built-in featherfall at this level.
Yep.
So no movement
Nice.
necessary. You could jump off the side and just kind of float to the ground harmlessly and then use your movement.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The fuck?
For that, I just need to use my key point, right?
No, that is built-in monk shit. You
Oh.
have constant featherfall because you are a high enough level monk.
Dope. Yeah. Oh, well, let's do that because I barely use that.
Yeah. So you like hop off, like where you are, you see like the dead bodies. You saw Saishori kind of fly down, get on Draconis, and walk like run to the other side. You're able to kind of like just like, all right, you kick off the mountain and just kind of float to the ground and hit the ground like softly enough because that's what monks do. So you land here and then can use your movement if you so
Yeah.
choose, of course.
Yeah. I will start making my way closer to the carts and everybody else. I think for right now it'll be like here. Obviously, like, still being alert, make sure there's nobody around.
You haven't used your action yet, so you can also use that to dash if you want.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
If you want to get a wee bit closer.
Yeah, I'll get a little bit closer. Yeah, I think that'll be it for right now. Actually, yeah, that'll be it for right now.
All right. Well, this guy right here. Yeah, no, he's gonna keep stabbing Ravi. That seems to be his best course of action.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Second time. Also no. This guy is gonna do what he does better. He's gonna move out this way. He is gonna attempt to shoot Saishori. One time. Why? Ravi, as Saishori, as you and Draconis kind of like dodge out of the way, you get that sense that like as you dodge, you realize Ravi's right behind you, and you just cleave it in half with your greatsword as it just splits and hits like either side of Ravi instead of hitting him directly.
Man, these guys are true believers. They're still fighting.
30. This dude up here is going to take a shot also at Saishori, as you look up after cleaving the first guys in half, you see from the top of the mountain just another heavy crossbow bolt start to come towards you, and you see like it's about to hit one of the horses in front of you, and you just drop the Slayer sword in front of it, just clang to no impact.
Wow, so impressive.
That's what you do. That's their turn. Suji.
Suji's gotta keep climbing the mountain.
Just keep climbing.
Suji's just so done with these guys.
Ravi.
Yes, sir. At this point, I'm just gonna tell Tinkers, we'll worry about that thing later. Nikolai, just let's kill this guy.
Here I go, killing again.
Uh-huh. I am going to I'm gonna thunder wave him in his, general direction.
Yeah, for Zoth purposes, he would be like behind the cart out of harm's way. I can't move him though.
Yeah, I'm pushing him, out this way.
No control of my cat.
You don't?
No, my cat disobey.
Oh no.
Cannot click cat.
How about now?
Yes. Wait. Yes.
Alright. So is a con save for Thunderwave?
Yep.
Bam! It's a 16.
Yep, he makes it.
So, 4 damage. Alright. Staying there, Ravi?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, nobody in range except Nikolai. So yeah, I'll just have Tinkers help Nikolai on his next attack with this guy. That's my turn.
Vinteth.
I'm coming out of my hiding hole.
And Death gets his head taken off.
Yeah, right? I'm like, who's still alive? This guy's still alive.
Crossbow bolts keep flying out.
No more. This guy's in range. I can see him again. We're gonna chill touch him. Is he laying down? No, he's prone. Fuck. This guy moved out, but he's standing up, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, we'll touch him. Because that is my range. Character guy. Here you are. Hey, got him.
Noise.
Sit. I'm helping.
Saishori.
This is a dude right here.
That is a
Yeah.
dude right there.
Bonk.
Oh, well, if you're the next attack against him, then you have advantage because of Tinkers.
It's true. What's more? The feeling.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's the feeling we're looking for.
Tinkers is just too distracting.
Go ahead and reroll 2d6 for me, because you rolled 2 1s, which are not allowed for you. All right, so that'd be 19 minus 2 is 15 plus 9 is 24.
20. Wait, what? Oh, it was the minus. Yeah.
Minus the 2 1s makes that a 17.
17. So it's a 20, 26.
26.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Big bonk.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, before he dies, I would like to grab him and ask him if there's more of them in the mountains.
Are you making this attack non-lethal?
Yes.
The non-lethal crit, she nut shots him so hard he just passed.
He should be immobile.
I'll allow it. Crits are fun. He cannot answer. He is unconscious. He is not able to answer questions currently.
Okay, I will. Man, what's around me right now? 7. I'll ask 7 for some rope.
As you look over to 7, you watch as he is currently held in place. His head is kind of like sparking in places.
Wait, 7 sparking?
Yeah, you're the first one outside of Ravi to see 7. He's currently stuck in place, mid transformation. You can see like from the different points that he would transform, from his jaws, his claws, his tail, like he's sparking in places, like not able to move.
7!
7, no.
Bad 7.
Yeah,
He's got
Pats.
something on him. We'll deal with it after we deal with these guys.
Okay. You know what? I'll leave this dude unconscious here for a bit. I still have 1 attack left, right?
You do, and movement.
Yes, kill this asshole. I just chill touch. Thank you. I'm helping.
Oh man!
God damn!
Oh man!
Hell yeah.
Say, Sherry, how do you want to do this?
Oh god!
I put his crossbow under his neck.
Jeez Louise.
That's that's a good one.
Give me an intimidation check.
Okay, I'm not that intimidating.
All right. Well, he's dead regardless. You watch you come over to this guy. You go to stab him in the stomach. He kind of like is trying to parry you with the crossbow as you outpower him. As again, you are a strong individual. As you watch, as you push his arm with the crossbow under his jaw, look him in the eye, and you force him to pull the trigger. As he falls to the ground with a heavy crossbow bolt in his own jaw.
I got Phineas Gage. See ya.
Damn.
Anything else, Saishori?
Any chance I could try rolling for intimidation again?
No, I gave you the one. Okay, the 9 wasn't the fact that you're not intimidating. The dude that's up top just didn't see it because he's like on his back, like reloading. Like he just didn't catch the absolute gore show that just happened.
Fuck
he
yeah.
he still thinks he's
Alright.
okay. He still thinks he's got this. So this is not you not being intimidating. It's just that he didn't see it.
Is there still like sleet up here?
Currently no. There's been a fireball and 2 tidal waves. There is no more snow on this mountain.
Do I see him from where I'm at?
I would say you see movement. I'm not sure if you see him. You know there's somebody up there. I can't say you have a line of sight.
Alright, I will come back over here and chill.
All right.
I don't see anyone else around, right?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
7 is stunned. Nikolai. Okay. Anyone need a potion? Who needs potions? I got potions. I can do something.
Nikolai, that guy missed every swing he took.
Should I tie him up?
Yes,
Is
please.
he dead?
Yes.
No, he's not. What? Maybe. You never know with Zaishori. But
Right. I'm gonna start tying him up. Starts pulling rope out. Like I got this. Yes, I'm helpful. Nikolai will start tying up the presumed unconscious guy.
Presumed.
there's
You hit him pretty fucking hard.
Really,
She did hit him pretty hard.
if he's not unconscious, he's at least concussed. Like there is brain damage going on. Valir, what would you like to do?
Valia, come over here. Just get under cover.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go where everybody else is at.
Staying there, Valir.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm staying here.
Suji's climbing.
It's not my turn.
It is now your turn.
I try to shout out as loud as I can. Hey guys, there's still one running over there. I'm gonna keep climbing this mountain though. Hope like the echo acoustic and kind of be pointing.
No, where'd he go?
Keep climbing.
Even if he's speaking common, I would still respond. I don't speak monkey.
I'm not
Doesn't matter.
Wow. I thought we were
Thanks,
supposed to
Frieza.
get rid. I think we were supposed to get rid of all that before the stream.
Cool. CG, keep climbing.
Yep.
All right. Ravi.
Is there a reason he disappeared off the map?
He took the hide action.
Wow.
You can attempt to find him again for a perception check.
I will send Tinkers to fly up and take a look himself.
So Dinkers can make it 40 feet with an action.
He still, unless something changed, he still doesn't have the full 40 on flight. Remember?
Yeah, 20 for his flight speed and 20 for an action.
I see. Oh, because he can still make.
He
the
could
perception
dash.
check.
Yeah.
Then
Not an action to dash. Yeah.
Then yeah, he'll go 40 feet up before he makes the check. Go. plus 8. 15.
Tinkers flies up and takes a look at the mountain range. He does not see any movement. Not noticeable movement, at least.
Um, I'm just going to cast Sanctuary on Tinkers and tell him to keep looking. That's my turn.
Vintef.
I'm gonna go back to Grant and feed him a potion. Glad that he's still breathing. I stabilized him, but
Give me a medicine check.
don't be dead. Don't be instantly dead.
Oh no.
And
As you start to fumble on your pack and pull out a potion, you start to part his lips to feed it to him. Vinteth, for you specifically, is not hard to identify a dead body.
Damn.
well, if I can't feed him, then I'm just gonna fucking bring him back to life.
No,
It's been less than a minute, hasn't it? No, less than 3 minutes, rather. Yes, no?
It's been less than a minute, if you like to try.
Well, Revivify is 3 minutes, I believe.
It's 1 minute.
Oh, it's 1 minute. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna try.
You got diamond for it?
I do. But I was thinking, like, is it worth burning the diamond? But now that I have the power, I enjoy using it.
Dude, I forgot about the monk thing. You didn't even need to get to cover. That's my bad. You could have just stayed out in the open.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. So.
Listen, he likes to be included. It's fine.
Would you
You?
like to cast Revivify?
Yeah, I'm casting.
Okay.
During that, all like 8 dudes fucking shot at him. Must have wanted him dead for a reason. I don't like that.
Vinteth, give me a... Give me either a religion check or religion or medicine
You know what I meant.
or arcana, I suppose. One of the three. Vinteth, as you reach into your pouch, as you have the potion in your hand, you realize that he's not breathing. You put the potion back. You start to fumble through your pouch for a diamond. You pull the diamond of the correct size and cost. You bring it into your hand. You watch as your holy symbol starts to light in your chest as you put your hands kind of glowing that blackish red glow that comes with the magic that is granted to you. As you put them on his chest, you watch as that this magic is new to you. Very rare that the mother allows someone to come back from the dead. As you watch as the diamond kind of breaks in your hand and is used as kind of consumed from the spell component of the spell, and you wait, you can kind of sit there with your hands just. You saw this happen just yesterday. wait for the person. You wait for Grant to come back, to breathe, to have life breathe back into them from your work. That breath doesn't come. You watch as he remains motionless on the ground.
Well, I tried.
Oh my god.
Sayori,
I had a Cronus come over here. I thought I saw movement earlier, so I'm gonna fly up to where I thought I saw the movement.
okay, so you start flying up your full speed. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
As you start flying up and you're just kind of like scanning the mountain, looking for movement, looking for this person that has started to, escape through the hills, you do not make immediate contact with whoever they were, wherever they were going.
Hmm. Okay, well. Hmm. I'll just land
Yep.
and like do a 360, see if I see anything like at like eye level.
As you land back and you stand next to Draconis and looking around, you see the movement of the carts, you see the people around you, you start to see people, rushing out from the carts and going to look to see what has happened. Keeping an eye on the mountain range, you don't see any additional movement occur.
Okay. I'll just let Robbie know that I thought I saw something over here.
Well, we know there was one more, but Suji let them know. I don't know if they're running or hiding, waiting to ambush us.
You can take on one.
I'm more worried about them running and alerting others. But are we Tim, are we out of combat?
For the sake of this, we are currently out of combat, yes. You may all act freely as you wish.
Any chance you can send Tinkers up there?
I want to keep sending Tinkers up because I'd like to track this one down
That's fine.
so they don't escape.
Yep. Tinkers can continue to move. He was 40 feet up. He can continue moving 40 feet a turn. Meanwhile, while Tinkers is moving, what are the rest of you doing?
I'll carry this dickhead back to the carts.
I look over at 7 and just kind of try to talk to him to see like what is up with him.
As you look at 7, again, you see these random like sparks and flames kind of flickering off his body as he's like stuck in this like momentary like stasis, essentially. Like in this moment, he was beginning to transform. You watch as his body is like stuck in place and sparking in certain spots.
What the fuck's happening to 7? Thought it was quiet.
7 got hit by something that I point out to the spot on him. They were trying to pry it off, but it seems to be magical in nature. It may need to be dispelled.
Okay, I dispel it. I try to dispel magic. Attempt to, anyway.
Cool. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your spellcasting.
Fuck.
Bro.
Oh, God. The
You
tank.
watch as you cast dispel magic. You watch as the magic kind of apparates around this kind of small cylindrical device at the back of Seven's neck, and as it like starts to calm and kind of flicker in your magic, is resisted and dissipates
Wait.
into the.
I'm sorry. Wait. That's right. That's right next to me, right?
Yep.
Can I chrono shift that? I'm sorry. I know I'm late
You-
on that.
You sure can.
Yeah. So
Hey.
like, no, get it. Get the thing off of it. And I will
7.
chrono
Bruh.
shift it as well.
Oh, 13.
Whatever this is a powerful form of some kind of that you can
Oh no.
Okay.
dissipate at this time.
Yeah, I tried. He's dead, by the way. Where's the rest of them?
You watch as Brielle runs out. It's like, oh my god, Grant, no!
Wait. They killed him?
Yeah, I'll hand Robbie the diamond. Like I tried. The mother gave me the power, but he didn't come back.
The diamond is consumed.
Yeah, the diamond was.
Oh, it's like just gone. It's not like dust or anything.
Correct.
Okay. Well then,
I'm peace out for this and just come on the mountainside and keep looking.
So what? You didn't want to revive another one this time, Vinteth?
I tried. I'm down a diamond now. The mother gave me her power. It flowed into him, and then nothing came back.
It didn't work?
It didn't work. Whether the mother chose not to let him come back, even if she allowed me to have the power, or something else took his soul already, who the fuck knows? Maybe it's because we're in the wastes.
Maybe it's because you're. She thinks you're using it too much. Huh?
Maybe.
What are you talking about? Help him! I've seen you do it before.
I tried already.
As she comes frantically over to him, I'm just gonna hold my hands up and turn around. As if that's on you, Vinteth.
I already tried. He's beyond saving.
You watch as she grabs his body and is weeping. No, we can't. I can't.
I would comfort her, but I'm pissed that I lost a diamond. For nothing. So I'm just gonna stand there with my hands clasped together and just watch.
Still amused at Robbie making jokes about like, oh, the mother's power doesn't care, while like this dude's just dead on the ground. The savior of the tieflings, basically.
Zaishori and Tinkers, you guys can give me one more perception check just to see what you see.
That's better.
Oh, sucks. Yep.
As you continue upward, higher and higher up the mountainside, you are probably between Tinkers and Zaishori. Zaishori a little higher up because your speed is higher than Tinkers. 300 feet up this mountainside. You've lost track of anything moving. It's hard to tell if they bunkered down and using their like, you know, they were covered in camouflage to this mountainside. You look vigorously through the distance you've already covered. How fast they could possibly move while still staying silent and staying unseen between the two of you, between your sight and Tinker's smell and sight. Either they have been able to mask themselves some other way, or are that adept at hiding in these hills you are unable to capture where they've gone.
Okay, that's that.
There's no finding that one. So 6 dead, 1 captured, 1 escaped. Who knows how many more out there he could be alerting? We need
I
to
guess
figure
we'll
out.
find out from this guy. Hopefully, if he's alive. Apparently. Apparently, you can kick someone's ball so hard they get brain damage.
It's good to know. We should figure out our next move.
So DM, have I climbed to the top yet?
I mean, yeah, if you kept going,
Okay.
at this point, yes, you have reached the top of this rock slide.
Hmm.
You're about 350 feet up.
And do I see anything on the other side that's like noteworthy? It's just kind of like the end.
Yeah, so from where you're seeing, there is about, again, roughly rock slidey formation, another 20 to 40 feet, depending on how you climb down. And then it's probably another 100 or so feet to the end of this cavern. Like, you can see the open desert kind of in the distance where this thing opens up to its final, ending point, essentially. So you're not far off from where this cavern is.
Hmm. And I don't see any other like ways of possibly going that are nearby. So because it was pretty much just straight through the mountain, no
So
side path, and
to
then there was
give
that
you
original path they.
to give you an idea, like there are other forks in the road that you guys passed previously. You are 300 feet up. The rest of the cavern is still another 300 to 600 feet tall to wherever the top of this thing was. Like, you are only halfway up the tallest point. You can't see left and right, essentially. You are just looking forward
Mm.
or back. So you know that there were other paths if you guys backtracked from here. Where they go, you'd have to probably talk to people who've traveled here before.
Slight idea. Not really.
Suji, while you're up top and finishing your surveying, does anyone else want to do anything while you are here?
Yeah. I want to go find Sunny.
Yeah, where's that dickhead during all?
So, for the record, I will say this out loud. Anytime you guys are in combat where I don't put NPCs in it, if there's a lot of NPCs, they have decreased the amount of HP per enemy that is here.
Okay.
They are fighting. They are not fighting. But I say, Ravi, as you go to find Sunny, you see he is kind of sitting at the front of this cart here, and has two large cross. Like you heard the heavy thumps of
Mhm.
somebody attacking. You can see two large crossbow bolts just in his shoulder. Like, hey,
Oh shit.
whew.
I can give you some help with that.
I mean, really, I just need somebody to pull them out. They're probably bigger than me. Whew.
I'm gonna attempt to pull them out because I need his help with 7.
Okay. For you, easy enough. Like again, these are heavy crossbow bolts, so they're like 3 to 4 inches long. Like they're
Yeah.
big. So pulling them out of a gnome, like these are sizable. Like, woohoo! Whew! Well, I'm good.
I can take care of the wound at least for you.
Those will heal. What's going on? Everyone is. I heard screaming. I shot some bolts out. What's going? What can I help with?
Would you be able to dispel
Whew.
a magical item disabling part mechanical friend over there?
I certainly can try. If it's magical, I can certainly try. You see, he hops off. Blood is gushing from his shoulder. All right. Comes over and looks. Ooh, that's a humdinger of a whatchamacallit.
Exactly.
Watch, he starts to form arcane magic and flow in his hand as he like starts to reach out and just kind of like you watch as his hand is kind of like fighting against whatever this magical effect on Seven is. You see the sparks from Seven start to like and you watch as he rips it off the back of Seven's head. It's like you all see Seven fall into a very familiar sentry mode. Like he went from being in this sparking state to just kind of like powered down. Whew. Well, I mean, I'll certainly have to look at it when you're done, but whatever it is he hands it to you, Ravi. Like,
Yes, I'm curious to find that out myself.
if it's strong enough to take that the bigum over there, it's got to be pretty strong.
I'm guessing the same. Uh, I'll have to take a look at it, but I believe we have more pressing matters at the moment. As I kind of look towards the the giant rock face.
All right. Well, let's circle up. Let's figure out what the fuck we're doing, and I'm gonna go talk to Brielle. She seems to be a mighty mess. Sonny will go talk to Brielle. So you all watch as Seven is kind of in forced sentry mode. What would the rest of you like to do in this moment? Robbie, you have this kind of discus thing in your hand. Grant lays dead, kind of in the camp's feet.
Yep.
And final thing is while I'm up there, I'm gonna kind of mark a torch as much as I can with like on me and just throw it off the mountain, like onto the ground below, just in case we kind of pass it.
Okay. So just like off the other side.
Yep. Then I'll transform into a bird and quickly fly over. And then transform back.
Fair enough. You mark the end point of where you were heading, and then fly back to the party. You are all together. The carts are gathered. You have this one unconscious fellow who Nikolai has just finished tying up efficiently. would you like to do?
I'm saying a prayer. Prayer for grace.
I have something. Once that's done.
I want to hear the prayer.
Yeah, there you go.
You have a burial rites prayer for us, Vinta?
I know not why the mother may have deemed it necessary to bring him, but from what I know, he's a good man. I offer you each to say a word. I do not know if we want to bury him, but the floor is yours. I'll give it to like the camp circle.
I think after being consoled and talked to by Sunny, Brial would step forward. He was not without his faults. You see, she kind of looks over to Saishori. She looks at Norman and Tefet. While he might have made coin off, he truly did want to see us safely to where we want to go. He made his mission in life to make sure as many tieflings made it home as possible. I don't know if I will be able to continue without him. But God is my witness, I will make sure as many tieflings make it there as possible.
I will always have a great deal of respect for those who stand up for others in troubled times and those who cannot stand for themselves. You have my deepest sympathies for your loss, Brielle. Oh. This is just to tinkers, but I assume there's something we have to figure out. I with the, I know he had the map. I wonder who will be taking over.
I mean, we can definitely not force, but negotiate our way into that position.
I don't think us with the map or as the navigators is going to be the best move, Tinkers.
I mean, maybe not after this, but we could definitely think about it like this, right? We leave Nikolai here, and we take a commission off of everybody he brings. Nikolai becomes the new guy, and we get a kickback off of everybody he brings to Zepharel.
You're really becoming quite the ruthless businessman.
look, I have to protect you. Like, you wanted to just give everything away for free. Sometimes you gotta make a little money off it. Not a lot. I'm just saying a little bit.
Well, I guess that was Grant's philosophy too.
Residual income.
Hmm.
I know I can't hear this, but Tinkers is a fucking genius. I am all for leaving Nikolai.
That's pretty good. Nikolai could become the guy, the tiefling guy.
Horns can move out here. They can do it together. It could be a couple thing.
Yeah, it's like when they, start an Airbnb or something instead of just
They could build it as like the.
Hey, they wanted a job.
They get to be the tiefling underground railroad.
Terrible.
But as you finish these conversations, you see Brial. I will if you all don't mind helping me wrap him. I would love for him to be buried closer to Zephyral.
Of course.
I put a hand on her shoulder. Just so she knows that I'm here to support her.
I know I cannot bury him in the city limits. He's done so much for so many. I think being buried closer to the city itself is it's a good gesture for what he's done.
Worthwhile endeavor. I agree. We'll help however we can.
Help me wrap him, and I can keep his body from decaying too much.
Absolutely.
You see, she kind of like brush herself off. Well, we have decisions to make. I don't know if we can make the carts get past this point here. We might have to double back. There are other exits through the cavern. They're a little bit off of the path that we wanted to go, but we can make it out of here. I'm open to suggestion. I'm open to if there's anything we think we could do to get past this. She kind of looks at the fallen giant mountain of rock behind her. It seems that it's not too high enough, and she kind of looks at Suji and Tinkers, who had flown at least high enough to see over the top. We could pass without the horses and the carts. It would make the rest of the journey a little bit more, well, a little bit longer, a little bit more, less comfortable. But we could do it if we decided we didn't want to traverse back into the cavern. I will admit I'm very much out of my my element right now, and I am open to suggestion on how we can proceed accordingly. Um, I address obviously the people that have paid for protective passage, and also beseech those that have no obligation to us. But if you would be kind enough to at least help us see out of this cavern, we would greatly appreciate your help.
I kind of just look at the Cronus and just like, and telepathically, I'm just like, was this even like not the like the right way? Because like the dude had a map, but like, are you even feeling they Pharrell this way?
I mean, as far as I can tell, we still need to head northeast from here. So
Do you
we are
mind?
technically in the right position, I suppose. but also this mountain range doesn't have a lot of exits, from what I can tell. We have to get out of the mountains.
I just kind of put it out there if we can check out the map.
Of course, yes, we can. We do have a map, and I can certainly. You see, she shakily starts to search the blog of Grant Brown.
Put him.
Right. And she pulls out a kind of on his hip. You see, like he had a scroll that she pulls out and kind of like lays out in front of all of. All right. Okay.
While she's preparing to start talking about the map, I'm gonna take out 2 copper coins and put them on his eyes and start doing the whole gentle repose ritual.
Easy enough.
Just want to fuck with her while she's starting to read the map.
As she pulls out this large map and she kind of like unfurls it in front of all of you, you can see, yeah, it's not a full map of the waste because how vast the waste is, but you can see very clearly on the map there's the kind of like the mountain range that you're assuming that you're in right now, and you can kind of see that it's marking. It marks at least 3 different exits, 3 places that it seems like he anticipated either has previously or has currently, could come out of. And you can see she kind of points. Well, we usually exit here, and she points to the trail that you apparently are on. We could double back. It'll take us probably roughly around half a day back to where the we fought the basilisks. There's another offshoot that will take us slightly southward and still take us out of the mountain range. We'll be exiting slightly more south, so it might take us an extra day or so out of our way before we exit the mountains and are able to continue our way north. And you can see on the map there's a very clear, like where Zayfarel is rough, essentially. That right there is the goal I think we're heading for. We want to be able to get to that in the next 4 days or so. Um, it'll add time, but we could double back and exit the mountains more southward, and then continue out of the desert and more back on track. It's possible. It's not impossible, and at least we get to keep the horses that way and the carts. Just adds more time. It depends on how much time people have.
We'll likely need some time to discuss as a group.
You guys see her look up, and the sun was already starting to set. It started to go darker in this cavern. Well, we were planning to sleep here tonight anyway. I think we should take the evening. Do we want to? So, again, this would be somewhere where Grant usually chimes in. Do we think it's safe to camp here, or should we head back further in? If this was clearly a choke point for something, I don't know if it's necessarily safe enough for us to stay in this exact spot, or is it the most safe because we could barricade our backs to the mountain? Again, I apologize. I'm not technically a tactician of some sort. I'm open to guidance. Maybe if you want to discuss it amongst yourselves, and we can figure out where to go from there.
Yeah.
I'll talk to our people, and you talk to yours, and we'll figure out what's best to do. She will pull Sunny and the rest of the caravan aside, start discussing their options, and leave you all to start discussing yours.
I think for tonight we stay in this area with proper watch. If those crossbowmen are coming back and they're going to ambush us anyway, I'd rather them ambush us and us know what direction they're coming from.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Definitely safer
Did
to
tho-
be ambushed.
I'd
than-
also be curious for the DM if those look like corn hunters now that we're like getting to see the bodies.
I still gotta check if this dude's alive.
Yeah, that too.
He could probably tell us.
Also, the three I flew off, sent off the mountain, I want to like loot their bodies.
Loot 'em.
But so what about Zaishori? Assuming we're now in private, Zaishori, does Draconis could he get us there just by himself without them? Because between our group, I imagine we could get past these rocks. There's also the option of helping all these people, ditching the carts, but then we're ferrying people over. It would probably take more time than it would to simply go back and go around. So it feels like if we're talking about going over the rocks, we're talking about just us doing so. What do you think?
Well, the advantage to going with them is that they have a map of like exactly what pathways to take. Draconis can just tell the direction. He doesn't know what's between us and Zephyral. Is just right, Draconis? Is just a straight line over, you feel?
I get general direction. I know we're heading north, east from here.
So, do we have any other option then if we're going with them besides doubling back? Because how are we getting all of these people, even if we leave the carts and horses? How are we getting them all over? Are we just going to ferry them one by one?
Where's Sunny in this? Isn't he powerful? He can just blow these rocks away. Something.
I don't know. He is powerful, but this is a lot.
I think we should discuss. Actually, everyone's here, right? So we can discuss this as a group.
Yes.
Well, maybe Sonny's going to present them options as to how he'll get their people over, assuming they want to ditch the carts and horses. So, if that's the case, we can do so as well. Zaishori, I mean, if you're able, I think, slowly, but we could get people ferried over the rock formation. If we want to save a little bit of time tomorrow, I can take myself and one person past the rocks.
What about Seven? He's a pretty big guy.
I could take 7 then. It shouldn't be a problem using Dimension Door with him. and getting us past the rock formation now that we know how wide it is.
Okay.
So then Zaishori can just worry about ferrying the rest of you. So if it does present us an option to keep going, with or without them.
So our options are flying basically everyone over one by one, or just us, and leaving the carts and horses behind, or sticking with them and taking her plan and going back. And we lose a day. What was it, a day's time?
Give or take.
But we get to keep. Oh wait, Draconis.
Yes.
We have to leave the carts and horses. We can't get Draconis over the passage, over the thing.
Can he climb those rocks?
He's about to learn.
I mean, I can certainly try.
Oh no.
I don't think they would suggest leaving the carts and horses behind if it was safe for Draconis to make it up there. I really do want to preserve. Actually, never mind. If he dies, you just come back, right, Draconis?
Is that
I
how it
have
works?
Whoa.
no idea.
Is
What have you been inside
that,
before?
is that how that works? I'm sure.
Okay, let's try to preserve his life then and not put him in like any kind of unnecessary danger.
I was gonna
We've seen a 50-50 success rate. One person has died and come back. The other person has died and not come back. I am not sure I trust that success rate.
Valid.
Um. I don't know if I could teleport with Draconis. I guess I could teleport him through the rocks, but I can only really do that once a day, so we'd be waiting another day just to get him and Seven over.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I can fly everyone over except Seven.
To be fair, to try to, other than this whole going over this, I feel like it would be a little better to go to Tiefling Village with multiple Tieflings. And maybe it's me having a change of heart, but leaving them all in the desert alone for the most part, even though they already knew about the. Seems a bit weird.
I do want to participate in preserving my species.
After the conversation we just had, it sounds like they lost the one person who was really giving them direction, too.
Yeah. Yeah, if only Seven could dig us through the mountain.
Maybe we need to wait for Seven to wake up.
One could bang that out in like 30 minutes flat.
He does love to destroy structures.
Should we consult Sunny and see if there's any other options? Because then I guess the only other option is going back with them and spending an extra day on this.
Well, if we have to double back, then we double back, but we may as well see if they have any solutions to present. I doubt they're going to like the idea of ferrying everyone over that.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you all go start to join the other conversation, I'm just saying, a localized explosion could definitely probably take out a good chunk of that rock.
Oh my god.
how how big of an explosion?
About like 4 fireballs.
Would they have to be all delivered at once?
More than likely. Yes, but Sonny, you don't understand the fact that, like, if you do that much of explosion, the rest of the rocks from up top would then probably cascade down onto us. I mean, yeah, probably.
Oh, maybe it just clears all the rocks.
Look, I'm not one of them fast learning, rock shifting people. Like, I know how to blow shit up.
Sonic. Wait, how
Do
many
we
people are in the?
preserve one of those electric sacks? How did that explode before? Is that basically dynamite?
It's less of an explosion. It's more of a, the charge of electricity in a very finite area.
We know electric versus rock doesn't.
It's
Yeah.
not very effective.
It's not very effective.
Anyhow, you got to come up with any better any ideas to Look, I can fly.
I was going to
couple
say
of us.
we thought about flying people over the rocks if we wanted to leave the carts and horses.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that. I mean, depending on how long we want to be here, I can fly the horses. Now, from my experience, horses don't quite know what to do when they're flying. So you kind of have to be able to guide them a little bit because they're not used to flying. But we could do that. It's just going to take a couple of casts to fly. But again, you need somebody to be able to guide the horses because they ain't gonna know shit about flying. They used to be on the ground and shit.
Right, Zaishori, if Draconis was one of these flyers, maybe he could handle that.
Draconis. I mean, he could speak for himself. Ask him.
Are you asking me if I speak horse? Because I definitely do not speak horse.
Draconis.
How do you track the
Have I tried to speak horse?
Yeah.
Hey, you! Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's a no.
All right, so Suji, perhaps.
Pathetic. As I turn into a fucking horse. A war horse.
Robbie, do you still have Tensor's flying disc?
I do.
How much weight does that hold?
500 pounds. You're right. So good call. So if you're flying me, then the disc will automatically fly behind me.
DM, how much does a cart weigh? There's no way it's like 1,000 pounds.
Hold up. Oh my god, wait, here we go. What is the weight, cost, and load of a medieval? Oh no, that's a hand cart. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, these are horse-covered wagons. These
Yeah,
are
that's gonna be a
bit
lot
big.
of it's gonna be a lot of weight. We if we're ferrying people over and doing the flying thing, we're gonna have to ditch I don't think we have a good solution for the wagons. I think we gotta ditch them if we're doing that. We can get the people and the horses with enough castings of fly.
As a horse, I'll just explain. Hey, might be weird, but we might have to send you in the air and fly over this mountain since all these rocks are in the way. It might be very weird, though. We'll make sure you're safe.
I don't know what any of those words are, but okay.
Go in air. Go over. Don't freak out. You see me
Amazing.
trying to like jump in the air, like having the legs out a little bit.
Sonny, can you teach me the spell so I can help you?
Oh, did you fly?
Correct.
35 gold.
Wait.
Sure. Sure. And I'm gonna pull out the gold and give it to him.
See. All right. You got a couple hours?
Well, I assumed to get this all done was going to take today and tomorrow anyway, so yes, I'm not going anywhere.
All right, we're gonna learn fly.
Wait, Robbie, before you guys start, is there any way you can load the flying disc onto the ring?
Oh yeah, I absolutely could.
Okay.
Good call. Yep. So I will put a casting of the flying disc into the ring. So as I sure
Floating. So tensor's floating disc into the ring.
Yep.
All right.
And with the ring, it was like 4 spell slots of total level, right?
Five.
Five.
It's 5 levels worth of spells.
What's the floating disc?
Floating disc is a first level, and it lasts for an hour. So you could start if we were doing the ferrying, you could start that process with your wings. How long do you have? Oh, an hour on that too, right?
I only have an hour on the wings.
And you were using them in this combat. So yeah, so basically, yeah, you'd have
Right
whatever
now.
time we have left right now. And then we could just do it tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we should stay together as a group for the night at least. What time is it now? Is it daylight? Morning? Afternoon?
By the time you guys got here having this conversation, it was probably about an hour before sundown. So it's early evening.
Okay, I think we should stay put.
You know, if we have enough flying horses, Robbie.
Yes.
Yeah, we could Santa Claus this shit.
How are the carts going to fly, Sonny?
Well, if it's not so much the carts are flying, it's more so that the flying horses are carrying them, like Santa Claus.
I
You
don't.
ever heard the Fey shit?
I've heard lots of wild fey tales in my day, Sonny, but not that particular one.
Robbie, I'm gonna go on a limb here. Do you know reduce and large?
I do.
I do too.
Oh.
Are you with me here?
Yes, you're right. We can get the carts over.
We could do some bullshit.
Combination of flying, floating discs, and reduce spells on the carts.
And tiny fucking cards.
Tiny carts.
Tiny fucking cards.
Yeah.
We're Ravi. We're mages. We do bullshit. And they applaud us for it.
And I don't
It's
know
going-
if they'll be strong enough, but I could summon some large flying animals that might be able to carry over. Type of eagle, perhaps.
Well, there you go. You throw a red nose on it, we can get it done.
I don't think I've ever seen an eagle with a red nose. I guess I could make it. Never try changing the color of an animal I've conjured. I'll try tomorrow.
reduce a bunch of carts, make a bunch of flying horses. Icto facto, we're over that goddamn wall.
Hmm. I think that is that's a pretty solid plan. And one of our companions can help. She's a flyer herself. She can start taking people over. It will definitely save us some time. Make sure we can get it all done first thing tomorrow.
Well, fantastic. Let's do that. Fuck this shit about walking back into. I don't want to go back there. There's basilisks and shit back there.
We have done a lot of fighting today.
What about the Bahir? I don't want to fight one of them again. Let's get the fuck out of here.
This
Well
guy.
said, Sonny.
Look, I get paid no matter what. So the least amount of work I have to do, that's the more I get paid for bullshit. And the more nights I can teach you magic. And it sounds like tonight we're working on fly.
Yes, yes, indeed.
I like that. That seems good for us.
We're going to make this work, Sonny. It's
Yeah, we're
going
gonna
to
have
be
some. You want
a
Basilisk
lot.
gumbo? Because we're making Basilisk gumbo tonight.
I can't say I've ever had it, but at this point, you know,
Well,
I'm
that's what I'm making.
open to new things.
Fantastic. Well, sounds like we're camping out. Get the camps ready. You watch as Sunday starts to run around to people. He leaves you all in your conversations.
For having their de facto like leader slash guide die, he seems pretty cheerful.
I'm sure he's dealt with stuff like this before, considering he's an older guy.
I think he's just excited that he seemed to figure out a plan that's just crazy enough to work when it comes to getting us all over this avalanche or rock slide, I should say.
He's just here for the gold.
He's gonna teach you how to fly.
That's okay.
Yes, he's going to teach me the spell. We're going to make some horses fly. We're going to reduce
Yes,
the
but
carts,
but
put them on discs.
but
It's gonna be a whole
follow
thing.
my logic here, Ravi, and I just slowly point to 7.
We can make him tiny. Or they can make him tiny.
No,
Right? Right?
future. You're not thinking far enough ahead. We can have a flying 7.
Oh, well, yeah.
Turn him into a bomb. Kind of.
Hmm.
Like a boulder. Falling boulder.
A flying 7 is a pretty scary thought.
He's gonna be so happy when he wakes up.
Definitely, but he's pretty impulsive, so he might be going everywhere.
What the hell happened to him?
He was affected by whatever that magical device. I pull it out of my pocket. Like I'll take a look at this thing, you know, tonight before.
Identify? Are we identifying? We're identifying, aren't we?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I guess we do have time now, so we might as well. We are camping.
You're watching as the camp starts to get set up. Is there anything you guys want to do now that the decision has been made to stay here for the evening?
Oh yeah, I guess identify that.
You also have several bodies.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna check if this dude's alive.
Yeah, we still have a hostage, ideally.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is. Yeah, we should question him, assuming he's alive.
He is alive, but very badly injured.
I'm not healing him.
I personally gotta hop out of that call and get going.
No.
But I
Good night.
catch you guys later.
Later.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have one unconscious body. You have several dead bodies, and you have this thing that was taken off a 7. Who wants to do what?
I'm identifying with Ravi. Riff raff. I knew that would get you, David.
All right. For anyone investigating bodies, that's a investigation check.
Yeah. Let's see what they got. Whoops.
Nice.
I'm in.
Well,
Take the first there.
Sequence their DNA.
Who is casting Identify?
Oh,
Uh,
cast it.
Helping, I guess.
Ravi, as you cast Identify, this kind of cylindrical disc item that you have in front of you, it's interesting. It is arcane in nature.
Mhm.
The best you can akin it to is it is designed to interfere with the electromagnetic flow of a person. It's meant to disorient, incapacitate, and otherwise stun an individual.
Yep. Got it.
The only other thing you can grasp from it is it has to be physically attached to the person and is triggered by arcane means.
Triggered by what?
Arcane means.
Okay. Okay. That's all I got.
Valir. As you and Zaishori start to gather and go through the bodies around you, you're able to gather a couple things. Between the unconscious bodies, as far as the larger items they're able to take on. You're able to take 7, if you're including the unconscious body, 7 heavy crossbows, 20 heavy crossbow bolts, 7 short swords, 3 greater healing potions.
Hey.
In total, about 265 gold.
I'm broke. I need it.
And on one of them, you find a partially crumpled, blood-stained, slightly burnt letter.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to see if I can read what it says on there.
Pull out the letter and you start to investigate it or read it yourself. Have another group incoming. 4 targets. Make sure Valley is kept.
Valley is what?
Kept.
Mhm.
Yep.
We'll have plenty of people stationed. No need to worry. Our agreements will stand. Please dispose of this message.
Okay. I guess he never got around to that.
Wait, so it's saying plenty of people stationed, like more around, or I was well.
Is that plenty?
What does that mean? Make sure Valley is kept. I heard that. We heard that correctly. Valley is kept.
Yeah,
These are values.
Valley.
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 Yeah, I relay that note to the rest of the group, show on a piece of paper in case I missed any, I don't know, insignia or something like that.
Yep.
How many tieflings are here total?
You were told there were 5. Not including.
I wonder who the targets were.
Well, I think Grant was a target, considering that they all fired on him immediately, unless they were trying to kidnap.
Maybe it was just gonna kill everybody.
Yeah.
Make sure they got.
They had some weird arcane device to disable 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was 7 a target? Just deal with him?
It's interesting they knew how to deal with him, though.
Another group incoming. Coming means that it's coming towards city, right?
I think they were referring to us. Another group incoming.
Yeah, but we're not 4 people.
Yeah. And what's with the valley? Should we talk to those the nameless tieflings? Are they the only ones we haven't talked to yet?
I don't think any of us have had a conversation with them.
No.
Who tipped them off? Who's it, what is this agreement? Is there a mole?
Fair point. That is a very specific bit of information they had. Unless it is just more of, like noticing people are going out of town, but I don't know.
Well, if they made the trip many times, then they've never run into these guys before.
We should talk to Brielle.
Yeah, I think that's the safest spot.
Yeah.
As you gather equipment and this information, discuss it amongst yourselves, and prepare for an evening's rest and what is to come in the morning, trying to traverse this hazardous area of rockfall and debris, where we will pick up next time.
Nice.
Thank you all for playing.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the message.
Yes.
Nice roll on the 20. Good investigation.
For reals.
Yeah, definitely some good info. And then tomorrow we implement our wacky plan to get over the rocks. Oh baby.
On Dancer,
I'll-
on
oh,
Prancer, on Donner and Vixen.
Before we go to sleep, I gotta load some more spells into the ring.
Oh yeah, she still needs another copy of Spirit Gardens, doesn't she?
No. Well, right now, the smartest move would be to give her, after I learn it tonight, to give her a copy of Fly.
Hmm.
Oh wait, it's Tensor's Disc? I always forget. No, it's not a concentration spell, is it? Hold on.
Dancers?
Idea check.
I believe it is.
Or maybe it is.
All right, good night, stream.
Nope.